Today in Madden 24, I will be scoring a touchdown with every #1 running back in the NFL. We are getting this video started with Khalil Herbert of the Chicago Bears. We got Khalil Herbert for the Chicago Bears. We're on a low difficulty for these type of videos, so let's see what we can do. Khalil Herbert, what a juke in the snow in Chicago. Khalil Herbert, he's doing a handstand, little tumble salt into the end zone. From the Cincinnati Bengals, we're going to have Joe Mixon. Bengals are stacked again, all over the place with skill position players that are just outstanding, and Joe Mixon is one of those guys, really solid running back for them, top 10 in the league for sure. What did he score, 5 touchdowns last year in that one game? For the Bills, we could go a number of ways, but I'm going to go with Damian Harris. Damian Harris on the Bills, this is going to give them a guy that could actually score at the goal line. I feel like they've been missing that back ever since Josh Allen's been in the league. They have not had a running back that you could just give the ball to at the goal line. And oh my goodness, Damian, I know we're on rookie in arcade mode, but 2 stiff arms in one play. But this is a guy you can give the ball to at the goal line and know he's going to get in the end zone. Javonte Williams is going to be the running back we use for the Denver Broncos. Javonte Williams is interesting because he obviously didn't get to play the full season last year with his injury. But when you put him with a coach like Sean Payton, I feel like he has a similar skill set to a guy like Alvin Kamara. And obviously Sean Payton turned Alvin Kamara, or not turned Alvin Kamara, because obviously Alvin Kamara has extreme skill on his own right. But with Sean Payton's coaching, turned Alvin Kamara into one of the best running backs in the entire league, catching the ball out of the backfield. So maybe he does that this year, Javonte Williams with Sean Payton. Our first elite running back, maybe the best in the league right now, Nick Chubb. Let me know in the comments down below, do you think Nick Chubb is the best running back in the NFL? I don't know. It's either him or McCaffrey in my opinion. Derrick Henry, not that he's past his prime, but he's definitely on the downwards part of his career. He's still really good. Derrick Henry's up there, Jonathan Taylor. When he's at full strength, Josh Jacobs has a case, Saquon Barkley, but let me know who you think is the best running back. Second year running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is going to be Rachaad White. Curious to see what the Bucs are going to be this year. Rachaad White, what can he do as a second year running back? I don't really know. I was thinking about taking him in fantasy, but I don't really know how good this Buccaneers offense is going to be. Are they going to get a lot of goal line touches? Are they going to have a lot of offensive chances inside the red zone? So I don't really know if I want to take him in fantasy. What do you think? Now we move to the desert and the Cardinals with James Conner. I'll say this though, Rachaad White, the Buccaneers are going to be much better than the Cardinals. So James Conner, unfortunately, is not going to be a good fantasy football pick. He was pretty solid second half of last year, but with this offense, who knows if Kyler's even going to be starting the year. No D-Hop anymore. Who knows what to make of this Arizona Cardinals team, but I'll give James Conner a touchdown right there. Austin Eckler stays disrespected in Madden. I think he should be a 90+ overall for the Chargers. When I was bringing up best running backs in the league, I forgot about Austin Eckler, and that's what Madden always does. Austin Eckler is severely underrated, even though he's probably a top 3, 4, 5 running back in the league. He catches the ball, he runs the ball, his yards from scrimmage are ridiculous. Isaiah Pacheco had a great playoffs last year, and he's going to be the running back for the Chiefs. Pacheco is going to be the #1 running back in Kansas City. He had himself a really nice playoffs for them. He ran hard, he played really, really good. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire was a first-round draft pick for them. He's not going to be the starter anymore. Jerick McKinnon, he's pretty solid too, but it's going to be Pacheco at the running back spot for the most part. Oh, Pacheco. Pacheco. Oh! Isaiah Pacheco! Oh, I thought he was going to get around the defender right there and go to the end zone. Let's see what we can do right here. Throw him on a wheel route. You know what? No, let's just run. Forget that. Left side looks open. Get there. Pacheco. Run over someone. Isaiah. No. This one's it, though. I don't know how many runs I've done so far with Pacheco, but that one is a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, will he still be on the Colts at the start of the season? We will see, but for right now he is. Every year I do this video, Jonathan Taylor scores on the first play. Let's see if he does it again. Yeah, this man is amazing in Madden. He's obviously amazing in real life too, but he's so fast in this game. One stretch and he is absolutely gone. Why would the Colts get rid of him? Not that they have yet, but why would they consider that? Commanders are up next and we have Brian Robinson. Well, if you've been watching my 32 team series where I win an online game with every NFL team, I did the NFC East yesterday when you're seeing this video, and you know at this point that I absolutely despise the Commanders. I'm not going to tell you why. Go watch the video for yourself if you want to see. And that's an awesome series. You should be checking it out. Every single NFL team we're winning an online game with. But Brian Robinson, thank you for the touchdown. That's all I'll say. Dallas Cowboys, no more Zeke, which means Tony Pollard's getting the start. I wanted to talk about the running back. Oh, my pancake block. Who just pancaked that man? Someone just got absolutely laid out on the offensive line, or the defensive line, I should say. I want to talk about the running back controversy, but I had to talk about the Commanders really quick, why I despise them. So we'll talk about the RB controversy in just a sec. The Dolphins have a lot of running backs, but to start off the year, I think the starter is going to be Raheem Mostert. So RB controversy, let's talk for a second as Mostert's trying to score this touchdown for the Dolphins. If we got a block, oh, these blocks are insane on arcade mode. But the running backs, why are they not paying running backs? Running backs should be paid. I hate the franchise tag. I think it's so dumb, especially for running backs, because all the owners do is let their rookie contracts expire. Then if they want more money, they just franchise tag them, so they're not going to get a long-term deal. And then they just replace them. I think running backs need to fight for no franchise tag if that's possible. The Eagles, I think it's going to be a pretty good split between Swift and Penny, but I'm going to go with Swift. Pretty cool story. I'm pretty sure DeAndre Swift is from Philadelphia, so pretty cool to see him on the Eagles. I don't know how Lions fans feel about it. He wasn't that great for you guys, so I'm sure you're not too mad about him leaving. And for the Falcons, we have Cordero Patterson as an 85 overall, but I'm almost positive this is going to be Bijan Robinson's job, so we're going with the rook. Very excited to watch Bijan Robinson. I don't watch a lot of college football, but I've heard so many great things that I am just ready to watch him play in the NFL. And I know the Falcons want to be a run-heavy team, so it should be right down his alley. But not only can he run the ball, he can catch the ball too. So I've heard a lot of great things. He's going as like a top 8 pick in fantasy right now, so I'm really excited to watch him play. 49ers, maybe the best running back in the league, Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey, you can line this man up for a streak down the field and literally throw it to him, and he's going to catch it and run for a touchdown. C-Mac is just one of a kind. There's some other guys that can do exactly what he does, but he had like 2,000 yards from scrimmage that year with the Carolina Panthers. One of the greatest seasons I've ever seen. He is so good. There's obviously other really great running backs, but I would say he's number 1 right now. From my New York Giants, we got Saquon Barkley. That doesn't please me to say that about McCaffrey, because I am a Giants fan, which means I have a pretty good running back on my team, and his name is Saquon Barkley. And Daniel Jones, how in the world did he just stay up? And how did Barkley... What is going on? What is going on this play? What is going on this play? I don't know what just happened, but we scored. Now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we have Travis Etienne. Okay, I heard screens were back this year. Didn't look great right there, but we did finally get the ball to Etienne. But I have the number 6 overall pick in one of my drafts, and I really don't know who to take. Who would you take? In the comments down below. My options are probably going to be Tyreek, Bijan Robinson. If Kelsey drops, I could possibly take him. Who else available? Cooper Kupp would be available. Maybe Austin Eckler. So give me some ideas in the comments down below, because I honestly don't know. I think I want to go with Tyreek, so I've never had Tyreek Hill on one of my fantasy teams before, and that's got to be so fun. And Etienne is so open. There's no way he's not in the end zone. Go Travis. Go Travis. Okay, but let me know who to pick in fantasy. I need somebody to pick in fantasy. Let me know in the comments down below, but Etienne gets in. For the New York Jets, it's going to be Breece Hall coming back from injury. So for the Jets, I forgot to mention this when talking about Breece Hall. They have signed Dalvin Cook when I'm recording this video, but Dalvin's just not in the game at this point on the Jets. I don't know who the starter is going to be. Is it going to be Breece Hall? Is it going to be Dalvin Cook? So we'll just go with Breece for now. I'm sure I'll do an updated version of this later on the season, maybe after like the trade deadline, as the season's about. Oh my goodness, Breece Hall. But Breece Hall had a great rookie season until, unfortunately, getting injured. So I wonder who the starting running back is going to be. Might be a split, honestly, but Breece has a bright future, and he's got a touchdown. For the Lions, we're going to have David Montgomery. I always find it interesting when these running backs go from one team to another team in the division. Montgomery, do you want to stick it to the Bears a little bit? Not sure. Is there extra motivation when you get to play them twice a year? Green Bay Packers, Aaron Jones, still a superstar running back for them. Packers are going to lean heavily on this run game this year, but you got Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, so a really good 1-2 punch. And Aaron Jones is the GOAT at scoring 1-yard touchdowns, and he gets another one right there. Carolina Panthers up next, and we got Miles Sanders, who came over from the Eagles. I feel like Miles Sanders is a little bit of an underrated signing for the Carolina Panthers. He can really do some good for them. And Bryce Young, number 1 overall pick, can lean heavily on Miles Sanders. He can be a 3-down back for them. They gave him a good amount of money. He actually got paid this offseason. A lot of running backs didn't. So Zeke signed with the Patriots, but he's not in the game yet on the Patriots. They have to update the rosters, but even so, Ramondre Stevenson's going to be the starter. Patriots fans, I want to know in the comments down below, speaking of Zeke, do you think it was a good signing for the Patriots, or did you not really need Zeke? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Zeke's still pretty good at the goal line, so that'll help out Ramondre, who's going to be involved in the passing game a lot. For the Raiders, another guy with running back controversy here. Will Josh Jacobs suit up for the Raiders this year? Josh Jacobs had a really good year. He was a solid running back before that, but last year he really took a step up to just elite status, so I would like to see him follow it up. I hope he plays for the Raiders. I mean, I wish the man got paid. I wish every running back was getting paid right now. what they deserve, but nothing we can do about it right now. So I do hope that he plays. Maybe gets paid next offseason. Josh Jacobs is in the end zone. For the Rams, it's going to be Cam Akers, who had a pretty solid second half of the season last year. We got Cam Akers here at the 2-yard line. This should be real easy, and it is. Nice new animations with the blocking and the tackle animations. Pretty solid in this game. Baltimore Ravens, will we see a healthy J.K. Dobbins? I really hope J.K. Dobbins is going to be healthy all year. I watched, I think it's Ohio State versus Clemson. Maybe like 2018. I'm not too good with college football, but I happened to see the highlights on YouTube, and I rewatched it. And Dobbins had insane runs that game. And he was really good with the Ravens for the first few games of his rookie year before he got hurt. So I want to see that J.K. Dobbins in the NFL. I really, really do. Okay, let's see if we get in the end zone. Maybe a 25-yard touchdown Dobbins. Yes, sir. J.K. Dobbins to the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. New Orleans Saints, we got Alvin Kamara. Even though he's going to be suspended for 3 games, he's going to be their starter after that. The Saints did not use Alvin Kamara correctly last year. I don't know what they were doing. I had Kamara in fantasy, and that had to be the most frustrating running back I've ever had in fantasy football. They were using Alvin Kamara like he was Frank Gore. I don't know, like old Frank Gore. Barely picking up any yards, Frank Gore. Just run in between the tackles for 1 yard, Frank Gore. No idea why they were doing that to Alvin Kamara. Ever since Sean Payton left and Drew Brees retired, Alvin Kamara has not been the same running back. But we'll see what happens with Derek Carr. Maybe Derek Carr could help him out a little bit. Kamara? Well, Kamara is going to be suspended a few games. 3 games to be exact. So you have Jamal Williams, who played really good for the Lions last year. Did he lead the league in touchdowns? That could be crazy, but he might have did that. Here we get Kamara in the end zone here. I think we're going to win this race. Let's try the juke, though. That juke is so filthy. They had that last year, too, but it really works better this year. The Seahawks, we have second-year running back who had a great rookie year, Kenneth Walker. 5 more running backs to go, including Kenneth Walker. Can we hit a nice juke? Hit a nice juke. Hit 2 jukes. Break a tackle. And he's gone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown. The Steelers, it's going to be Najee Harris. Let's see if Najee can go to the house right here. Najee, break a tackle. Couldn't break 2, but I was trying to say, we're still waiting for that Najee Harris' breakout season. He had a good rookie year. Last year was not very good for him. But we'll see if this year is the year like he really breaks out, like Alabama Najee Harris. Hurdling over guys, going crazy in the pass game, in the run game, doing it all. Just highlight real plays. I'm looking to see it. Try to get him involved in the pass game right here. There's a nice throw from Pickett. Najee, you got to break 1. He breaks 1, and Najee Harris into the end zone. The Texans' second-year running back, Dameon Pierce. Well, I don't think the Texans are going to be very good this year. They do play in a weak division, but they're a young team. It's going to be fun to watch them grow. C.J. Stroud, Dameon Pierce. They need to get some young wide receivers in the room as well. So they're a young team. They have a bright future. They're going to have probably another top pick, though, this upcoming draft. I don't think they'll be drafting quarterback. They got their quarterback. They got their running back. They just got to fill the rest of the team out now. Come on, Pierce. Let's get in the end zone. Dameon Pierce. What is with this blocking? But we still fight and we get in for the touchdown. King Henry. Who else for the Tennessee Titans? Let's see. Does King Henry still have it in Madden 24? He's still about it? How about a stiff arm to Darius Slay? How about another stiff? Oh my God, get off him. Derrick Henry touchdown. And for the Minnesota Vikings, no more Dalvin Cook. It's Alexander Mattison time. And we finish it off with the Minnesota Vikings and the new starting running back for the Vikings, Alexander Mattison. And Mattison, good juke, broken tackle, 75 yards. Madison had some success starting when Dalvin Cook was injured, so we'll see how he does as the actual starter for the Vikings. That's going to do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. In the comments down below, make sure to check out my other channels, and also make sure to follow me over on my social media, but I'll talk to you all in the next video. Peace.